Hello, everyone. I am Marc Tolliver, and I am a life coach, business coach, and leadership coach associated with Life Creations Education, which is a coaching company out of Carlsbad, California. And I am actually coming to you from an ocean away. I live in Maui, Hawaii, and you may be watching this right next door, or you might be watching this an ocean away. So, aloha. I am on my video series now of, what is it? Video 24. Wow, I can't believe that we've done these many videos now. I do these fresh once a week, and because of the responses that I've been getting from all of you, which has been wonderful, and it's really interesting when you set that intention, you create that action, you get the reaction. And the reaction is from all of you tapping in and writing your comments below this video screen or emailing me with your thoughts, and I always email back, which has been wonderful. So let's continue with this video series. Now that we're up to video 24, I have been reading quotes from authors, celebrities, and it's really empowering to really read these quotes from famous people, because you know that they've raised the bar to their success because they are successful. They've reached their goals, and they're always striving to reach more goals. But it's also great to hear the thoughts on what got them there and what kept them on their track. Because when we're trying to strive for our intentions, and if you're watching this video for the very first time, stay on this video. You're going to learn a lot. And even if you're starting right now with a new intention, or you've been watching all the way back from video 1 from New Year's Day, there are bumps that happen that we've talked about in previous videos about how when you feel those bumps in a road, which is kind of like the reflectors, it nudges you to let you know that you're either getting off track a little bit, or it can be reflectors at night, like when the headlights shine on those reflectors at night when you're driving, and all of a sudden it gives you almost like a laser beam into the darkness. So with that, we really know where to place our focus. And with these famous people and these authors, to be able to really have a clear laser beam, even when things don't go well for them, to not get swallowed up in that and saying this dream is no good or what I'm doing sucks, literally. Because what's happening is you're creating an action to get the reaction from people, from what you're trying to do. You're switching things up, you're changing things. And when that happens, it can happen either very smooth or it can happen a little bumpy where you're kind of getting nudged. So, or you may just kind of run out of gas like in a car, and it just kind of starts going slower. So how do we learn from those? Well, I have a really great quote from actually Carol Burnett, and it's how she learns from her mistakes to get her to go further, which I've talked about in the other videos, of course. But really take that to heart about when you hit a dead end in that road. Is it really a dead end? Do you have to kind of circle around and turn around and go back out and maybe backtrack a little bit just to see where the things lie that didn't work out, and really feel those and go, well, maybe that's not where I'm really meant to go. I got to get out of this dead end. Or if you hit a fork in the road where you have all these options, all these choices. Every time I think of a fork in a road, it's kind of funny. I actually think of The Wizard of Oz with Dorothy and how she hits her first fork in the road on the golden path. And when she's walking on those golden bricks, she doesn't expect to hit a fork. She just expects to lead straight to the Emerald City. And how many times when we set our intentions do we think we just have one road to follow? Well, the thing that happens is if we have a bump, if we hit a reflector, if we have something that isn't working out, well, then obviously we have to pick ourselves up and go to the next level, and to walk that path and to figure it out. And then when we get to a fork in the road, your intentions may be going really well, but all of a sudden you have all these options. You might have 3 options instead of just the first option in your intention. Or if you're getting out of that dead end and then all of a sudden you get to a fork and you're like, what's going on now? Where's my path? Where's my direction? It's a choice. You have a choice of 3 different directions to go with your original intention and what that's going to do. Because what you're actually doing is layering and adding on what is happening from the action that you're setting forth to the reaction. Meaning there's more opportunity. Things are going out there. Things are going to connect. And I'm going to read this quote from Carol Burnett right now, which I absolutely love. So I'm going to look away from the screen for 2 seconds because I have the quote below the screen. It is, I have always grown from my problems and challenges, from the things that don't work out. That's when I've really learned. So with Carol Burnett, she really learns when things don't work out. Now you would think with Carol Burnett and her history of comedy, TV shows, movies, that things have always worked out for her. Well, she's had a few bumps in the roads herself, and you hit those challenges to get that fork in the road, to really mark out your path with the things that come in with you. So that's why, as a life coach, it's the feeling. You want to really feel that feeling and then feel the next feeling of where you want to go with that, where you want to go with your intention to achieve that goal. And as a business coach and a leadership coach, to take on that, to take it on and follow it to the next level. The endurance, the persistence, the passion, like Carol Burnett, to bring that passion to lead her to where she's at now. Okay, I have that quote down below the video so you can look at that quote again. And I'm a coach, so I love to give homework assignments. The homework assignment for this week is really simple. Just think of that quote. And think of that road if you're hitting a dead end or if you're hitting a fork in the road and it might feel overwhelming because you have so much opportunity, or you need to take another road, whatever that is for you. And if you're setting that intention for the first time, this is a perfect time to really focus in on that. Focus in on that visualization and see it finally come together. Okay. Once again, I'm doing these videos fresh every Thursday, so I'd love to hear your comments. I would love to get emails. I will reply back. So we can start with the next class from what I'm hearing back from everyone else. Okay. Thank you for listening to this video, and aloha. Have a beautiful week, everyone.